Hello, and welcome to your preview of My Ohio, brought to you by the Ohio Center for Law-Related Education. Thank you for your interest in My Ohio, a closer look at local, state, and national citizenship activities through an Ohio lens. It is a unique resource for teachers that provides students with active and fun ways to understand Ohio's new learning standards for government and citizenship, and as I said before, all through an Ohio lens. What makes My Ohio so unique? My Ohio was written by teachers and designed to allow teachers to follow activities as they are presented, or choose to expand student experiences within the topics by using additional websites and resources provided. My Ohio contains solid academic lessons with clear objectives. Every My Ohio activity was constructed to include the standards in teachable sections and to complement other classroom social studies textbooks and materials. My Ohio was written for Ohio's teachers. The 300-plus page resource is organized clearly in 3 sections: 3rd grade, 4th grade, and What Every Ohioan Should Know, so that teachers can focus on government and citizenship content relevant to their classrooms. Notice the table of contents where each unit is listed in blue with a hyperlink that takes the teacher directly to the PDF on the CD. If there are additional support materials that include documents or web resources for further exploration, those are provided on the same line of the unit title, highlighted in red. Each lesson has teacher pages that are designated with different logos. 3rd grade lessons feature the state flower, the red carnation. 4th grade features the state mammal, the white-tailed deer. The section of What Every Ohioan Should Know contains standalone lessons with artwork reflecting the theme of each lesson. The activities are organized in units to address 3rd and 4th grade government content statements. Each unit is introduced with a section specifically written to the teacher. This section includes background information that helps prepare teachers for the lessons. If there are website resources to help with teaching the unit, those are highlighted in blue and hyperlinked to the appropriate internet site. This format of all-inclusive creative lessons is used so teachers can focus on content delivery and student mastery, not materials preparation. The goal of My Ohio is to provide government and citizenship lessons students will be excited about, as well as grasp. The authors and editors strove to write engaging activities for students that incorporate various learning styles. Students are asked to perform, role play, draw, and analyze as they demonstrate mastery of the content standard. Lessons were written to frame both the concrete and sometimes demanding abstract ideas in language and formats that students can actively understand and demonstrate. For example, one unit in My Ohio focuses on power and authority. To help students relate to the concept, the lesson is presented in the context of how Superman interacts with police officers. Superman may catch the criminal with his superpowers, but always turns the culprit over to the law, which has the authority to place the culprit under arrest. Another example you see here, Why You're Not a 4th Grade Minor, brings a law that was enacted almost 100 years ago to a 10-year-old's world of today. During the lesson, students talk about how different their lives would be without the Bing Act of 1921, then use the Ohio minor labor law shown here from the additional resources section as they role-play the legislative process from idea to law. My Ohio presents every lesson through an Ohio lens. As we saw in the sample 4th grade minor activity, Ohio law is cited. The What Every Ohioan Should Know section really shines a spotlight on Ohio. This section features social studies-based cross-curricular lessons in which students explore Ohio's cultural, social, and physical resources and learn about how the people and government of Ohio help shape the nation. Because OCLRE is aware that government is not a static topic, My Ohio includes an up-to-the-minute feature on the material that is time-sensitive and likely to become dated. Notice the clock in the upper right-hand corner indicating the time-sensitive page. OCLRE commits to keeping My Ohio a current resource and sends users updates each year as needed following the November elections. These aspects, Lessons written by teachers and for teachers to encourage students to learn government and citizenship components, combined with each lesson's relation to Ohio's local, state, and national presence, make My Ohio stand out as a social studies resource. To see the book in action, we will look at a sample activity. From the third grade table of contents, we have selected the content unit Around the Block and Around the Town. This unit focuses on local government goods and services provided to a town or city's citizens. With a mouse click on the hyperlinked PDF file, the unit introduction comes on the page. Here, preparatory information is given to the teacher. Background includes information about how local government is provided through what is outlined in the Ohio Constitution, how each county has a commission, and how while every community's government may operate slightly differently, each has specific functions to perform. The Key Concepts section emphasizes objectives students will focus on learning during the activity. An introductory activity is suggested to provide an overview of the unit with students. Teachers are provided the list of student activities that meet the standards. Ways to extend student learning are included in the Synthesis and Further Discussion section, along with an evaluation for student comprehension. Unit vocabulary is listed. Support websites are provided for more extension so that students can learn about how local government is shaped around Ohio. The first activity within the unit is Take a Walk with the Work of Local Government. Specific teacher activity pages, student worksheets, and post-activity ideas follow. For this activity, students are asked to take a walk around their school, or if possible, around their community, to locate evidence of different government functions at work. The students are asked to write their observations on a shoe. Shoes for each function, such as provide public services, make laws, and promote order and security, are contained in the My Ohio resource. The students then have a worksheet to complete about their observations and thoughts about how these government functions improve their lives and keep them safe within their community. Notice the Buckeye leaf in the right-hand corner, indicating a student page. If a teacher is interested in extending the unit activity, he or she may use the related websites listed in the unit introduction or refer to the table of contents for supplemental resources. It should be mentioned that My Ohio alignments to 3rd and 4th grade Ohio's New Learning Standards for the social studies can be found on the CD. With that, our tour of My Ohio is complete. For further information or to order your copy, go to oclre.org, click on Teacher Resources, then My Ohio Activity Book. Thank you, and enjoy making social studies relevant and fun for your students.